welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Raw, and we are live from Liverpool in England as the tour continues. As you can see, the show is starting right away with Kevin Owens on his way to the ring. I'm sure he's got plenty to tackle. He is going one-on-one with Randy Orton come Sunday night at WWE Domination. We are on the road to domination, and I'm sure it's about to heat up. The WWE Universe do not want to let Kevin Owens get a word in edgeways. He is not their favourite person right now. He's been on a tear the last few weeks here on Raw. Wow, it would seem as though Kevin Owens is calling out the GM of Raw. And without further ado, Danny's going to answer the call. He's on his way down to the ring. I'm intrigued. I wonder what Kevin Owens has to say to the GM and one of the principal owners right now. Oh, come on, Kevin. You can't talk to the GM of Raw like that. You have to understand he owns the company. He could have you fired on the spot. But this is Kevin Owens. This is just how Kevin Owens has been the last few weeks. He's full of himself. The arrogance is boiling over. But I guess he's got a reason. He feels hard done by. Stone Cold. He had that altercation last week. Nakamura's attack. He doesn't like the fact that he's being pushed to one side, even though he is the number one pick here on Raw. Handpicked by Dan, it has to be said as well. Well, I don't agree with you, bad man, in the rest of the locker room, but you do have a point. He did handpick you. I did just say that. And it looks as though Kevin Owens, are those empty threats? Do you mean it? Would you really want to go over to the blue brand? This is the flagship show. That's an unbelievable statement of intent from Kevin Owens there. Hear, hear, Dan, hear, hear. Couldn't agree with you more. You do have to give respect. You have to show respect, to get some back. But it's good to see that Dan is taking the rough with the smooth. He does agree with some of the stuff that Kevin has said here tonight. He even tried to get Randy punished, but Darren over on Smackdown Live wanted nothing to do with it. And yes, that's what we need. We need the WWE Championship here on Monday Night Raw. Does Kevin really want to carry on acting the way he is? We see that match last week with Sasha. Big implications. And there's even bigger implications for Kevin Owens. He's going one-on-one with Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight on Raw. And the universe are going crazy. That doesn't matter, Kevin. If you win the belt, you've got to be a fighting champion. And Dan, yes, that is what I like to see from our GM. He is the boss. Wow. Wow, big threats there from Kevin Owens. And a big message as well for Randy Orton. He is going to have to watch his back. Kevin Owens means business. Dan means business. They stare down and Kevin leaves the ring. What a night ahead we have, ladies and gentlemen. A massive main event. Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke Nakamura. We will be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and now it's time for tag team action. And as you can see, the Hype Bros have got back together this week. It's been rumoured that Zack Ryder got in touch with Mojo Rawley. He said, let's put the band back together, and here they are, the Hype Bros on Monday Night Raw, ready for tag team action. Now this is a glorified warm-up match, it has to be said, for the Union. as you see last week here on Monday Night Raw, the Union are through to the final. They go on to WWE Domination to go after the WWE Tag Team Championships. But a win here for the Hype Bros would boost their chances should the Union bring the belts back here to Monday Night Raw and boost their chances at a chance at winning those titles from the Union. I think it's great to see Mojo Rawley, Zack Ryder back together in tag team action. It's a depleted division. We need all the teams we can get. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, it's the #1 contenders on Monday Night Raw to the Tag Team Championships. Now, for those that don't know the background, the story behind the Union, Neville, on the first week of Raw in the new era, approached the locker room, said, if someone wants to be my tag team partner, I want to go after the Tag Team Championships in the Tag Team Tournament. Tyson Kidd obliged. They're a tag team. They've been on a tear, undefeated, on their way to domination. It is like something out of a fairy tale. What a tag team they are. The Hype Bros, the Union. So here we go, tag team action. Tyson Kidd, Zack Ryder, get us started off. Now this is an interesting matchup, it has to be said. If the Union get a win under their belts in this, they're still going to be undefeated. That will make it 3 wins in a row. But should the Hype Bros manage to upset the odds, beat Tyson Kidd and Neville, the Union, they could be in line for a shot at the belts should the Union bring them back here to Monday Night Raw. As Zack Ryder now into the corner, tagging in the steam train that is Mojo Rawley. And Mojo Rawley getting Tyson Kidd up, such strength from the big man and dropping him down. A beautiful suplex there. And we've seen very little of the Hype Bros in Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder since the new era of Raw began. They were competing in singles competition. Obviously, Mojo Rawley was involved in a matchup against Kevin Owens that got out of control. Zack Ryder, he was going after competitions of his own. He was in a match against Neville, and it was before that match that Neville approached the locker room about putting a tag team together. So some could say Zack Ryder had a little to do with the Union becoming a team. As Tyson Kidd now into the corner, tagging Neville in. It was an impressive victory for Neville that night. Can Neville make it an impressive victory tonight? As he now goes to work on Mojo Rawley with a beautiful German suplex there. And the excitement is palpable here on Monday Night Raw. The Universe are really up for this one. They're up for the night. We are less than a week away now from WWE Domination, the first pay-per-view of the new era here in the WWE. The card is stacked. We've got Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. We've got Sasha Banks versus Paige. The tag team division is almost decided. We've got Neville and Tyson Kidd, and they're going to be facing off against either Enzo and Big Cass or the American Mavericks, another brand new team here in the WWE that have been on a tear of their own over on the blue brand. A match though between the Union and either of those teams is bound to be a show stealer come Sunday night, and I for one cannot wait to see what excitement the tag team division delivers come Sunday evening. And a beautiful suplex there from Tyson Kidd, taking Zack Ryder down, and a springboard leg drop to follow it up, trying to keep Zack Ryder grounded, drive the wind from his lungs. But Zack Ryder hits right back with some offense of his own, as again he goes for the tag to Mojo Rawley. A quick tag, keeping each other fresh. And the Hype Bros, they've been a team before. They've up with tag team wrestling. They know what it takes, and they're a brilliant team. It has to be said. They have the potential themselves to be tag team champions, in my opinion, as Mojo Rawley reverses that hip toss, and now he's going to go to work on Tyson Kidd. He's Oh, he talking the neck back there, and gotta be careful of Tyson Kidd's neck. Obviously, he only came back a few weeks ago. He was on a big layup from back and neck injury, but it seems as though he is back fighting fit because he's yet to lose since his return to a Monday Night Raw. As Neville now into the match, and he's going to go for a suplex. Such strength from the man from Newcastle as he suplexes Mojo Rawley, and that's a one. Oh, just a one count, a little too early in this matchup. Neither team yet to concentrate their efforts on just one man, but Neville now trying to keep Mojo Rawley down and trying to wear the big man down. And can the Union show us what a great tag team they have the potential to be? Springboard 450 splash! Vintage Neville there, but went for a follow-up kick, and Mojo Rawley caught it, reversed it, and took Neville down. And can the Hype Bros now take control of this match, or will it be the Union and the Neville reversal now? A lovely backside slam and a standing splash. Neville is starting to go to work. He's starting to pick up the pace. Surely he can see the end in sight. He's now going to drive Mojo Rawley into the corner and takes the ref out in the process. The ref is down and he's tagged Tyson Kidd in, and surely the ref is still a little dazed. And what on earth is this? That's a heart attack. That is the heart attack, and Tyson Kidd goes for the pin. The ref still dazed. Will he count? No. Zack Ryder in to the ring to break up that count, and they must have been doing some work in the Hart Dungeon. That move was made famous by Bret the Hitman Hart when he competed in the tag team division all those years ago. And Tyson Kidd now tagging Neville in, and it's nice to see the Union really starting to work as a team, showing us some of the efforts they've been making to really become a great tag team, starting to work together. The teamwork really is starting to grow, but Mojo Rawley now with an elbow drop from the middle rope onto Neville. Can he start to get ahead of steam, and can he get Zack Ryder involved in this match? You have to say that Mojo Rawley could be the difference maker in this one. He is the powerhouse, the biggest man in the ring. As far as the Union are concerned, they are one of the smaller tag teams, but they're high flying, high offense, high risk, and that is what has been helping them thus far in this tag team division. And Mojo Rawley now getting hype, and oh, a beautiful punch there to Neville. Can he get the pin? He does. 1, 2, and Neville kicks out. Neville showed us last time what grit he has, digging down deep on more than one occasion when they fought off in the Raw final against American Alpha, kicking out from 2 of American Alpha's tag team finishing maneuvers. And Mojo Rawley really starting to cook on gas here. Can he go for the pin again? He does. Will the ref count the 3? 1, 2, and Tyson Kidd manages to get into the ring and break the count up. Neville trying to come back. Can he find his tag team partner? No, he's going to try and continue this assault himself. And this is what Neville and Tyson Kidd have been a little bit guilty of in the last couple of weeks. They forget sometimes that they are part of a tag team. They have to work together. And oh, beautiful move there from Mojo Rawley as he goes to the corner and tags in Zack Ryder. He's going to go for the pin here. 1, and it's a kick out as Mojo Rawley catching Tyson Kidd unawares and pounding away on Tyson Kidd as he now launches him over the top rope to the outside. And can Zack Ryder take advantage of Tyson Kidd being nowhere near the match? As Neville now tries to find his way to his feet, only to be beat down again by Zack Ryder. And it has to be said, the Hype Bros, they're starting to feel it. Starting to get ahead of steam. And really, the Union would have wanted to get this match over with quick. They need to keep something in the tank, some reserves for Sunday. They're going to be up against a hell of an opposition, whoever it should be, to go through to domination on the blue brand. As Zack Ryder goes for the pin. 1, And Tyson Kidd breaks it up again, really looking after his tag team partner in this matchup. Zack Ryder now, he's going to go high risk to the top rope. Where is he going to go with this? A beautiful leg drop there to Neville. Can he get the pin? No, he's dead. He's going to pick Neville up, and it's a big mistake because Neville now strikes back. Neville needs to get to the corner, in my opinion, but instead he's going to go for the pin. One. Just a one count. Nowhere near the two. Zack Ryder now on the offense. Drives Neville into the corner, but Neville is going to reverse that, and can he get some offense of his own? He's going to go for a tornado DDT. Beautiful maneuver there from Neville. And a standing splash to back it up, and now he's going to stomp away. What is Neville thinking now? He was going to go and try to take the legs out, but instead Zack Ryder thinking low. Good strategy from Zack Ryder there. You need to keep Neville and Tyson Kidd grounded. Take out the legs, and they can't do anything. But Neville now driving Zack Ryder into the corner, going to go for the tag to Tyson Kidd. And are they going to go for it again? It looks as though they're going for a second heart attack. Neville now driving off the ropes. Clothesline heart attack. Now can Tyson Kidd get the pin? He can. What is the ref doing? What is the ref doing? He sees it now. 1, 2, and Zack Ryder kicks out. Surely the hesitation from the referee there must have cost Tyson Kidd and Neville dearly, as Tyson Kidd goes for a splash. He missed, and now Zack Ryder, he's looking for it. No, he's countered. He was going for the Rough Rider, but it's countered from Kidd there. Beautiful maneuver. And can he get Zack Ryder away from his corner? He can. A beautiful back slam there. Calling for Neville here. Is he going to go for the pin, or is he going to try and win this one on his own? Tyson Kidd carries on this assault on Zack Ryder. And is he going to go for it? He's going for the swinging neckbreaker. This took out American Alpha last week. Can it take out Zack Ryder here? Mojo Rawley on his way in. 2 and 3. Mojo doesn't make it. The Union win again. 3 in a row. They go on to domination in brilliant form. You see some of the action here. It was a back and forth contest between the Hype Bros and the Union. The Union come out on top. There were times though the Hype Bros looked like they were gonna win it, but they just could not do enough in this matchup. The heart attack is a vintage move there. Couldn't believe my eyes when I see them do it for the first time. It's just a shame the ref had been dazed. And you see here Mojo Rawley going for a pin. He got a close 2 count here, a close fall. But inevitably, it was to be the Union's night. The swinging neck breaker from Tyson Kidd. It destroyed American Alpha last week. It's destroyed the Hype Bros this week. The Union are a thing of beauty. What a tag team we have here on Monday Night Raw. Are they gonna dominate the tag team division come Sunday night? We will have to wait and see. Another great win for the lads. And oh my God, what is this? Fandango is attacking. He's attacking Tyler Breeze backstage. Oh my God, can we get some security out back? Oh, Fandango drives him into the locker rooms. Now, this has surely got to do with Tyler Breeze leaving Fandango high and dry, and Fandango now with the chair. Don't use it. Oh, and a strike to the back. My God, Fandango. He's trying to destroy Tyler Breeze here. Surely you're taking this too far. Tyler tries to roll out of the way, but it's kicked to the stomach there from Fandango, and oh, he drives him into the TV. Oh my God, Fandango, he has lost the plot. We need some help back here. He's going to destroy Tyler Breeze. Can we get some security? Something with the trash can now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable scenes before the break. Fandango attacking Tyler Breeze. Surely at some point tonight we're going to hear from Dan. There's got to be repercussions. He keeps saying you can't take things into your own hands, and it would appear that Fandango has there. But right now we are set for one-on-one action. It's going to be Cesaro taking on Chris Jericho. Dan has made 2 matches tonight involving Chris Jericho and Baron Corbin. He's trying to keep everybody fresh. He wants them warm. He wants them at their best for domination this Sunday night. Jericho, of course, is going to be facing off against Baron Corbin come Sunday evening. But tonight, he has Cesaro to worry about. It's the first time we've seen Cesaro here on Monday Night Raw as Chris Jericho now makes his way down to the ring. But since the new era came into effect, Chris Jericho has been working hard to get back to the top of the mountaintop. Okay, the Intercontinental Championship may not be the pinnacle in the WWE these days, but it's still one of the most prestigious titles you can win here in the WWE. Chris Jericho's won it numerous times before and is looking to capture the gold again. Chris Jericho ready for action, one-on-one with Cesaro. This is not going to be an easy match at all. He looks ready though, he's primed, he knows his shot awaits him Sunday evening. He just needs to make sure he wins this match, goes on to domination, in good form, in good spirits. But a win here for Cesaro could see Cesaro's chances at an Intercontinental title shot increased. A lot like the match we just watched, the tag team match. With every win for every singles superstar, for every tag team superstar, they boost their chances at becoming the number 1 contender, to becoming the next in line to take a championship and put it around their waist. The Universe are ready. Can't wait for this match. Cesaro primed, Jericho ready to go. The ref rings the bell. Let's do this. And now, as I was saying, when Cesaro was on his way down to the ring, this is the first time we've seen Cesaro in the new era. He's been nursing a little bit of a shoulder injury as Jericho now goes to work on said shoulder. But like I say, he's been suffering from a little bit of a shoulder complaint, but seems to be over the worst of it now. He was in a tag team with Sheamus, some may remember, but the 2 men decided to go their own ways. Mutual decision. They had a great time in the tag team division when they were together. Former Raw champions. Cesaro, of course, has prestige where this competition is concerned as he goes for a beautiful powerbomb there. Arguably one of the most powerful men in the WWE today. And like I was saying, he's got experience as far as the Intercontinental title is concerned. He has held the belt, he's held the United States Championship as well, but I'm sure Cesaro will have his eye set on higher places at some point. Surely the Cesaro section will want him to go on and try to compete for that WWE World Heavyweight title should it end up on Monday Night Raw. But that's for the future. The right now, he has to get past Chris Jericho. And well, Chris Jericho, as we all know, has been doing very, very well. Booked his place at WWE Domination when he came through a very difficult triple threat match and won it in very stylish fashion as he now goes to work on Cesaro, stretching at that back, talking at the back. At the end of the day, if you can keep this big man down, he isn't going to hurt you, but Cesaro manages to power out of that, and now Jericho is going to bounce Cesaro off the ropes, and that's a beautiful move down. Oh my God, it's Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, he's come down to the ring, and what on earth does Baron Corbin want with this match? I know these 2 men are going to be facing each other come Sunday night, but this isn't the time or the place, gents. That's for domination, and Jericho never one to back down from a fight. He's walking up the ramp, and oh my God, Jericho and the men are going to go at it. They're going at it now. Oh my God, and security and referees trying to break this situation up, and Baron Corbin now. Oh my God, going at it. We're gonna go into a short commercial break. WWE Domination this coming Sunday on the CBTV network. It's Raw versus Smackdown, Owens versus Orton, Banks versus Paige. The Intercontinental Championship of both women and men's will be on the line, as will the United States Championship and tag team titles. Who will reign supreme, SmackDown or Raw? Dan or Darren? Tune in this Sunday night. It's not to be missed. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we find ourselves back here on Raw with Sasha Banks in the ring waiting to entertain the WWE Universe, and she starts by bigging herself up. Who's surprised? This is Sasha Banks after all, but I do agree, you did prove yourself last week, Sasha. It was a hell of a match, and you did have to face off against the entirety of the women's locker room. Well, the path has not been the most legit from the legit boss, has it, Sasha? You could have risked their careers. It's not right. You may want to wear the gold, but you shouldn't be taking people out in the fashion that you have. And, well, Paige needs to be ready because the boss has stated her intentions. She's bringing the gold back to Monday Night Raw. I would not be surprised to come at next week's show for that title to be round her waist. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are now set for singles action, and you will see that Fandango is on his way down to the ring. Now, there's been a change of plan. We've been told by Dan himself. He came up to the commentary booth and let me know that Fandango is now going to be facing off against Baron Corbin as punishment for his actions earlier this evening. Baron Corbin was supposed to be facing off against Sheamus, but that has since changed. Now, the most interesting part about this matchup is it now involves consequences to do with a brand new match that has just been made for WWE Domination this coming Sunday. Now, Fandango, Tyler Breeze have their issues, and they are going to fight them out come this Sunday at Domination. Now, if Fandango somehow manages to defeat Baron Corbin, he will get the pick of the stipulation in that match. Should he lose, that stipulation choice goes over to Tyler Breeze. When we find out the stipulation, we do not know, but I'm hoping by the end of tonight's Monday Night Raw, we will know the real deal for that match at Domination. It's now time for Baron Corbin to enter the building and potentially destroy Fandango's chances. Now, this is a matchup that Baron knew he was going to be involved in. He just thought that the opposition was going to be different, but Baron Corbin's no ordinary man. He's the Man Mountain of the Raw singles division, and he will want to tear limb from limb from Fandango. And Baron Corbin is ready for action. Now, we've already seen Baron Corbin this evening, not in the best of circumstances, did make his way out onto the entrance ramp when Chris Jericho was facing off against Cesaro. We're not going to have that same situation this time out. Chris Jericho has been told to go home. Dan see fit to send Jericho home so that this match wasn't interrupted, because there's a lot on the line with regards to that match between Fandango and Tyler Breeze at Sunday's WWE Domination. If Baron Corbin can score the win, though, it can only mean good things going into Domination for himself. He is going to be involved in that Intercontinental Championship match against Chris Jericho. It's obviously why he came out earlier on, to try and put Jericho off, trying to see fit that Jericho was defeated, but it wasn't to be. Jericho's got bigger balls than that and got up in Baron Corbin's face. Fandango prances around. I'm not sure he should be concentrating a little more as far as this match is concerned, as the ref gets us on the way, and this could be an interesting one. A lot at stake for Fandango, and Baron Corbin surely just needs to get the win to keep up the solid effort, the solid start that he's made since the new regime came into effect here in our brand new era of the WWE. As Baron Corbin now taking Fandango down to the mat, and he's going to stretch that arm. He's working on the arm, and will Fandango be able to score what would be a huge upset here against Baron Corbin? There's a beautiful drop kick there from Fandango. He goes for a quick pin and a one and a quick kick out from Baron Corbin. The kick out was as quick as the pin was applied, but Fandango obviously trying to get this over with quick, needs that win to be able to decide that stipulation for that match against Tyler Breeze at Domination this coming Sunday. As Tyler Breeze now keeping the big man down. You just need to keep Baron Corbin off his feet. He is a powerhouse after all, and if he can't get to his feet and he can't use his power, you stand a good chance at beating the man. And Baron Corbin, undefeated in the new era here on WWE. He has only had the one match. It was that triple threat match that he managed to come out of. An impressive win in that match against The Miz and Sami Zayn, and booked his place at Domination. And it's a hard shot there from Baron Corbin, driving Fandango down to the mat. And really, if we're being completely honest with ourselves, Fandango has it all to do. It's almost as if Dan knows Fandango doesn't stand a chance, and by placing a special stipulation that could be put into effect, it means that Fandango will try even harder in this matchup as Baron Corbin takes him down to the mat again. And Baron Corbin now can't get any offense going. It seems that Fandango has his number. Every time that Baron Corbin tries to push his power, try and force some authority on Fandango, it just doesn't work. And that's a beautiful springboard drop kick there from Fandango, who surprisingly enough is in control of this matchup. He knows that this match means an awful lot. But if you missed it, ladies and gentlemen, earlier this evening Kevin Owens came down to the ring, asked for Dan to come down, explained that he's not happy here on Monday Night Raw, doesn't feel like he's been treated like a number one contender. And as a result of his actions the week prior when Dan wasn't here, Dan made a matchup between Kevin Owens and Shinsuke Nakamura for our main event, and that promises to be a hell of a main event here on Monday Night Raw. The Hype Bros were defeated by the Union. The Union go on to Domination in good form. Jericho was facing off against Cesaro. The match was interrupted by Baron Corbin trying to play mind games surely with Jericho going into their match at Domination, and Sasha just before this stated her intent at taking out Paige at WWE Domination and bringing the women's title home to the red brand. As this match continues and Fandango strikes Baron Corbin to the outside and trying to get the WWE Universe behind him, and it's not really working, we have to be honest. He drives his elbow and now bringing Baron Corbin to his feet, but a huge back body drop there from Baron Corbin, and can he now start to take control? This is where Baron Corbin is at his most lethal, outside of the ring, the hard floor, the barriers, and as I say that, he drives Fandango into them. And what is Baron Corbin thinking here? A suplex on to the barrier, he's going to use it as leverage, and a big boot to the face. Baron Corbin starting to get the cogs moving, the wheels in motion. Can he go on to pick up the win as he gets to a 7 count and drives Fandango back in to the ring? Hard shot there to the back on Fandango, and a kick now to the side as Baron Corbin really starting to take control. Huge shot there from the big man who stands 6'9", an imposing man here on Monday Night Raw. But Fandango tried to strike back with some offense of his own, went for a neck breaker, but a beautiful belly to belly suplex from Baron Corbin as he goes for the pin. 1, 2, close 2 count there for Baron Corbin. What a matchup to this point. The fact that Fandango is still in this match is quite the surprise. I thought this one was going to be over quick, but it just shows when you give a man some incentive, he will put in that extra 10% of effort. As Baron Corbin now working away on the shoulders of Fandango as he finds his way to his feet and gets a shot off there on Baron Corbin. Can Fandango get back into this match as he drives Baron Corbin to the corner to be met with an elbow? And Fandango showing some strength here and a beautiful headbutt as he drives Baron Corbin to the mat. And he's going to go for the pin. One, and just the one count. Still plenty in the locker room for Baron Corbin. But he tastes a boot from Fandango there as the action continues. A great matchup this. And what a night it's been here on Raw. The go-home show to the first pay-per-view of the year. The first pay-per-view of the CBTV era. And Fandango taking Baron Corbin down to the mat. I said earlier on in this matchup, that's a wise choice. Keeping the big man down. Keeping him off his feet. Stopping him from using that brute force, that brute power that he has. And it seemed the WWE Universe are starting to get behind Fandango, singing the song. They sense an upset in this matchup. But Corbin strikes back. He blocked that shot. And what is he going to go for here? Huge from Corbin, powerbomb into a pin, but Fandango gets his arm on the rope. He didn't even get a count, but what a powerbomb there from Baron Corbin. And now he's going to go for a hard shot to the stomach, a huge boot there, and it would seem as though Corbin has had enough. He's waiting for him, he's calling him to his feet, and end of days, and surely that's the end of Fandango's chances. 3, and that is it. We now know that Tyler Breeze will be naming the stipulation in their match at WWE Domination. And well, all we can say about Baron Corbin is he looked dominant again, even though he came up against a very hard competition in Fandango, and gets his second win here on Monday Night Raw. Goes in to WWE Domination with the wind in his sails, and all he has to do now is beat Chris Jericho come Sunday night. And you see it here, Fandango with the headbutt. He really was in this match. He put up a hell of a fight. Stiff competition for Baron Corbin, like I've already said, and I was very impressed with Fandango, but all he has to think about now is his match come this Sunday against Tyler Breeze, and who knows what that stipulation is going to be. And we see it again here in the replay, the end of days. Nobody seems to kick out of that finishing manoeuvre from Baron Corbin as the ref counts 1, 2, 3, and he reigns supreme. He stands tall in the ring, the limp body of Fandango on the mat. Can anybody beat this man? It doesn't seem as though they can. He is Raw's giant. He is Raw's go-to wrecking ball. Another great win for Baron Corbin. We are going to be right back after this short break. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's main event time as you see Kevin Owens on his way down to the ring. He's got a hell of a compare in his way tonight here on Monday Night Raw, but we have to all agree that Kevin Owens asked for this himself. He came out, he challenged Dan, said that what he did last week when he attacked AJ Styles was right. Last week on Raw, Nakamura came to AJ Styles' defense. The match has been made because Kevin didn't agree that Nakamura was allowed to put his hands on him, but Dan, well, he doesn't agree with that. He wants to see that Kevin Owens can prove himself. He can prove that he's a worthy number one contender. So Kevin Owens has Shinsuke Nakamura to deal with tonight. He's got a big night ahead of him come Sunday when he goes up against Randy Orton at Domination. But tonight he has to worry about the King of Strong Style. And here we go. Shinsuke Nakamura getting ready to compete in the main event on Monday Night Raw for the WWE Universe. And Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Shinsuke Nakamura, ready for one-on-one action with Kevin Owens. I'm sure Shinsuke, a lot like Kevin Owens, feels like he's got a score to settle after their altercation last week here on Monday night, but it's one of those things. It's the WWE. The competition is fierce. Everybody wants to be the top dog, and at this moment in time, Kevin Owens is Dan's hand-picked top dog, but Dan feels like Kevin needs to prove it to him each and every week. And well, if Shinsuke can come into this match, if Shinsuke can come away with a victory, maybe Dan will start to change his mind who he thinks is the top dog here on Monday Night Raw. And Shinsuke, with a big victory over Kevin Owens tonight, could really put himself in to the title picture should Kevin Owens manage to bring that WWE World Heavyweight title home to the Red Brand, as Kevin Owens stalks his prey on the outside of the ring, hasn't taken his eyes off of Shinsuke Nakamura since he walked down the ramp and entered the ring, and this promises to be a hell of a matchup. We are spoilt here on Monday Night Raw. The competition's fierce. The singles competition, singles superstars are stacked. This is just evidence of that. Kevin Owens looks nonchalant. Shinsuke looks ready to kill. Here we go. Ref rings the bell and it's time to get this started, as Kevin Owens not hanging about as he drops Shinsuke to the mat, and Kevin surely going to want to get this match over with, but at the same time prove that point that he promised earlier this evening to Randy Orton, should he be watching from home. And let's all be honest, Randy Orton, if he's not watching, must be some sort of idiot, because he needs to know what he's going to be coming up against this Sunday night at WWE Domination. And Kevin Owens is like no other superstar here on the Red Brand. He's full of arrogance, he's full of confidence, he believes that he's number one, he believes he's the best, he believes that he possesses the ability to beat anybody here in the WWE, and he really does believe that the title belongs around his waist. And if he can use Shinsuke as an example to Randy Orton, it will send a message loud and clear. But I've already touched on the fact that Shinsuke is no ordinary competition. The singles competition here on Monday Night Raw is fierce. It is stacked with unbelievable superstars, and Shinsuke is one of those. That's a beautiful German suplex from him. And we've got AJ Styles, we've got Roman Reigns, we've got Seth Rollins, who's been out injured since Mania with that knee injury. We've got Finn Balor, who Kevin Owens put out of action in the first week of Monday Night Raw in the new era, as that was a beautiful back body drop there as Shinsuke went running towards Kevin Owens, but Shinsuke now battles back. And the competition, like I say, is fierce. Every man out for their self. Every man wants to be number one contender and the WWE champion, as Shinsuke with a 1 count there. What a main event. This just doesn't happen every week, ladies and gentlemen, but Dan sure did pick himself a hell of a roster here on Monday Night Raw. We might be weak in some areas, but as far as the top divisions are concerned, he did not let us down, as Shinsuke Nakamura now beating away on Kevin Owens, is talking the back, stretching the back, and then driving Kevin Owens into the mat. And Kevin Owens is really starting to find out what Nakamura is all about. A close 2 count there for Shinsuke Nakamura as he starts to take control of this main event here on Raw. And Nakamura has Kevin Owens down, but Kevin Owens, it's a lovely move from him. The Universe don't appreciate it. They're not his biggest fan, but Kevin Owens doesn't care. He's out for himself as he goes for a quick cover here. 1 count from Kevin Owens. Close to a 2 count there for him. It's back and forth. Both men want to win this match, both for their own reasons, and a win for Kevin Owens is obviously a lot more significant than a win for Shinsuke Nakamura going into Sunday night. And this match, ladies and gentlemen, if you missed last week on Raw, if you missed earlier on, came about because last week Nakamura went one-on-one with AJ Styles. Before the match, AJ had been saying some not too not too brilliant things about Kevin Owens, as Shinsuke with a cover there, just 1 count. And Kevin Owens, after the match, after Shinsuke had beat AJ Styles, took it upon himself to attack AJ in the middle of the ring, but Shinsuke was having none of it. Some mutual respect between him and AJ, because he came to his aid. He attacked Kevin Owens, and well, Kevin Owens did not enjoy that, and Dan made the match tonight after Kevin complained and wanted Shinsuke punished at the beginning of tonight's Raw. And at the end of the day, I'm very glad that Kevin Owens took it upon himself to complain, because we've got a hell of a main event as he takes Shinsuke to the top rope, and that's a beautiful DDT there from Kevin Owens, driving Shinsuke into the mat, and surely Kevin is gonna take control in this matchup now, driving him in to the corner. A kick to the midsection, and he's gonna go for that running senton, but Nakamura dodges it. He had him scouted, and Nakamura now needs to take control in this match. And Kevin Owens though striking back, and a kick to the midsection again, but Nakamura tries to toss Owens over the rope, doesn't quite get there. Owens fights back, and the big man springboard drop kick. What agility from the big man there. Kevin Owens is a man that can do it all, and he's now going to beat away on Nakamura. Can Kevin Owens start to take control of the King of Strong Style here? And what on earth is Kevin Owens thinking? Oh my God, it's the powerbomb to the knee. It's the move that decommissioned Finn Balor, as Kevin Owens now taunts the WWE Universe, clearly telling everybody how damn good he is. It was one of those things he promised to do here on Monday Night Raw. Went for the kick, was going for the powerbomb, but a beautiful, beautiful move from Shinsuke Nakamura. He's lining him up. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to go for it? Yes, he looks as though he is. He looks as though he's... Can Nakamura pick up the win? 1, 2, and somehow Kevin Owens gets his shoulder up. Oh my God, has anybody ever kicked out of the move from Nakamura there? And Kevin Owens now trying to fight back and goes for a cover of his own, but he didn't even get a count. Nakamura has plenty left in the tank in this matchup. Can't believe that Kevin Owens has just kicked out of that. Unbelievable scenes here on Monday Night Raw. What is Kevin Owens thinking now? Oh, lovely springboard move there from Kevin Owens, and Nakamura fighting back, and that was a strong strike to Kevin Owens' jaw, dropping him to the mat. As Nakamura now going to go for the pin, and there's 1, 2, and a kick out from Kevin Owens. Nakamura now, he's in control. Surely he's looking to win this matchup, but it's a beautiful back body drop there from Kevin Owens, going for another quick pin and a kick out. A kick out there from Shinsuke Nakamura. Kevin Owens has still got plenty to do in this matchup. What on earth is Shinsuke thinking here? Going to the top rope. Elbow drop to Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens though striking back. It's 2. Back and forth. What a matchup we are being treated to here. And Shinsuke with another hard strike to the stomach of Kevin Owens, in complete control. Looking dominant in this match. Kevin Owens does not look like the #1 contender to me. Shinsuke Nakamura should be going to domination. 1, 2, and Kevin Owens kicks out again. But for all of Kevin Owens' shortcomings in the match, he has managed to fight out of pinfall after pinfall. And can he take some control of this match? Oh my God, he's going for it again. He's going for it again. The power bomb onto the knee. A sickening move as he goes for a pin. 1, 2. And a kick out from Nakamura. Kevin Owens starting to wonder what he has to do to keep that king of strong style down himself. But I think Kevin Owens has had enough. He's going for it. He's looking for it. And he throws him into the ropes. And surely it's the pop-up power bomb. And that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens picks up the victory. What an unbelievable effort from him. Shinsuke Nakamura was in complete control of the entire match, but Kevin Owens comes away with the victory. The pop-up powerbomb destroying Shinsuke Nakamura in the centre of the ring. What action we have just witnessed here on Monday Night Raw. Unbelievable scenes. Kevin Owens going into domination with a victory under his belt, and I'm sure if Randy Orton is sitting at home, he must have seen that the point has been proved. He knows he's going to be in for a hell of a fight. That WWE World Heavyweight title looks as though it could be well on its way back to Monday Night Raw. You see from the replays, Shinsuke Nakamura and Kevin Owens had each other scattered throughout the entirety of this match, but it wasn't to be for Shinsuke. The pop-up powerbomb wins it for Kevin Owens, destroyed the King of Strong Style. And what is Kevin Owens thinking here? He's dropped to the outside of the ring. Shinsuke does not look in a good place. He's got a steel chair. Oh my God, don't do this, Kevin. Don't do this. You've proved your point already. Randy doesn't care. Oh, it's AJ Styles. It's AJ Styles. He's going to stop Kevin Owens. Oh my God, he drives Owens from the ring. That's it from us. Domination this Sunday. Good night.